Hello and welcome, my beautiful Aquarius. Brenda Tarot here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the month of July 23. Let's see what we have right off the bat. Starting into your month, thank you so much for being here and for following me, all the thumbs up and the comments that you leave me here. Let's see what we have for your download message. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see what we have. Let go of your burdens. Okay, so, excuse me, quickly looking at your reading here, there are a lot of swords in this reading, and there may be a situation here. I mean, you've got the Seven of Swords, you've got the Ten of Swords, which is good. You've got the Three of Swords. There's struggle here. So you need to face them on a root level and then let them go. Okay, I think this is going to be a month where there will be some struggles. Let's face it, in the perfect world, we wouldn't have any. But I do think some of us see more at different times. And July could be that month of struggle where things are happening. And things could be happening that are out of your control when we least expect it. Energy shifts and changes, and we end up with some of this energy that comes in towards us that leaves us feeling a little bit challenged and burdened. This is about us realizing that worry never fixed a situation ever, and that we have ways to get around these things. There are options, there are resources out there that we can tap into that will distract us or help us. So this is a month where if there's any challenges, deal with them and then let them go. Let go and let God, as they say. You can't carry them within your soul. You can't carry them around and burden yourself down with the stress, because it'll bring anxiety, and anxiety and stress can bring on other health issues. Keep in mind, I'm not a doctor, but we all know what stress can do to our system. So you need to focus this month, and you need to try to maintain the demeanor of being positive no matter what. I know it's not easy. I know that we often get sick of ourselves saying this when we feel these burdens coming in. We have to face them and deal with them. But you will. Aquarius, you have this ability. You have this amazing strength about you where you're going to be able to deal with them. And I do think there's going to be resources, and I do think there's going to be assistance coming in to help you. Okay, starting off with your first energy card, you've got the harp. And the harp is about great happiness. So there's going to be something coming in here. You have the energy of the star. You have the lovers coming in here. You have the high priestess and the best card in the deck, which is the sun. So definitely there's going to be something coming in here. There will be times of feeling stress and burdens, but there's going to be happiness at the end of the day. So I think as you move through this month of July, you're going to find there will be moments of both. But great happiness is great happiness, no matter what. You've got the mule, and this says somebody could be extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. You have the devil card here. And this is indicative of that, where there's changes that need to be made for the better, for the greater good of you or someone else. It is the card of addictions. It's the card of repeating bad habits. It's the card of being chained down to things that we actually have the ability to take a look at and let that burden go. So you could be dealing with someone here with these struggles that are going on here that might be a little bit stubborn this week, or pardon me, this month. Kangaroo comes in. Unsettled times, need to plan ahead. So yes, we talked about these challenges this month. So planning is important, and so is teamwork. Okay, so I think you're going to be having to seek out those resources, the counsel that you need to help guide you through some challenging times this month. So whoever that is, if it has to do with money, you're going to get in touch with banking and lending and loaning institutions and financial advisors that way. If it's a relationship, that's all about communication and sitting down and clearing the slate, cleaning the table, letting each other know, not leaving unresolved issues sitting there. You need to communicate. If it's an emotional situation, all you want is this closeness again, and this feeling of comfort. We always look at the kangaroo with its little baby in the pouch being comforted and soothed and warm and safe. And that's what you want to do. So don't allow yourself to be left up in the air with unresolved issues. You don't want unsettling times. You need to plan ahead so you're prepared. you've got the woman, and you could be dealing, or there could be a relationship with a woman in your life this month. Now that can have to do with anything. It could be love, it could be health issues, you could be taking care of someone in your family, you could be going on a holiday with somebody might be visiting you. This could be somebody very paramount and important in your life. So there's going to be some woman around you that's going to be significant this month. Okay, starting off in your first row, which could be the first week of the month of July, you've got the Sun, which I had said, best card in the deck. You've got the Ten of Swords, times are over, bad times are over, and the Lovers. So definitely you're going to see some happiness coming in, and it could be the beginning of July. You've struggled through some burdens here, and the Ten of Swords is indicative of that. So letting go, realizing that those bad times are over, and you're able now to step up and look at a new future here. I think you're moving forward in a better direction. You've taken a look at the situation and the root issue here. You're not going back there. This is the end of bad times. You may have felt at times you were defeated, but not anymore. There could have been some backstabbing and betrayal. There could have been somebody around you who was using you as a doormat. We've all been in those situations at one time or another where people tend to push themselves on us, step over the boundaries, and create havoc. Also, this has caused, a collapse and a breakdown maybe in a friendship here where you've had to walk away from this situation, but it's all for the better, okay? Severing those ties, saying goodbye. You don't need that anymore in your life. And now you've got a beautiful new bright future where you can see things are going to be better now. You've got a clear sight line. You've dealt with the issue. You've got over it. You've let that burden go. And now you're going to see good luck coming into you. This is about true happiness. This is a beautiful card that says you can do anything now that you've let go of those burdens. The Lover says it could have been someone in your life that was close to you, perhaps. It could have been someone that you were intimate with, your lover, your partner in life that you've had difficulties with. But for others, this could be somebody new coming in. If you're seeking love, this is the card that says chances are it's going to be very good for you. But the main indication that this card represents is it indicates making wise choices, major choices on a heart level, okay? This is about relationships and about not just making a decision and a choice that is just to do with you, determined around you. It's being determined around someone else. And I think that you're moving on. I think there's a new direction here. You're going to be happier now. And the hard times are over. You've made a choice and a decision here to do something profound, to change your life for the better. Let's see what we have coming in here for you. Let's see what we have here, Spirit. What additional information do they need to know? What information does Aquarius? Tower. Yeah, you've ended something, and it's possibly an unhealthy situation or a relationship. So when the Tower comes in, it's all about change. And it could be sudden change. You might have had this all of a sudden, the light goes on in your head. You realize that you're in a situation that isn't serving you. You're not happy with it anymore. And now you've decided to make this massive change. And it's for the better. Okay. Now, whatever this change is you've made, if it's been leaving a job, if it's been leaving a relationship that wasn't going anywhere, whatever the case is, you're rebuilding a new foundation now, one that's going to be so much better. You're making choices and decisions now on a heart level that's definitely at an emotional level that's definitely going to connect you to your higher self and to lead you in that new direction. It's beautiful. Now, this could be, the end of a friendship or relationship, as I said, a job that wasn't serving you and making you fulfilled or getting the rewards that you felt you deserved for your hard work and effort, or just being bored in a position like that where you say, I'm done. Or this could have been something that suddenly happened abruptly that might have been out of your control. So get ready this month. I do think there's going to be some changes. There's going to be some challenges here. But at the end of the day, you've got the willpower here to grab it and run with it and deal with it. Okay, so this is a pretty powerful reading for you this month. Okay, coming in the next week, the second week possibly, you've got... You've got the Five of Wands, you've got the Three of Swords, and you do have the High Priestess. So, you know what? Yes, there were troubled times here, but I think with the High Priestess, you found something out here. The Three of Swords is all about healing through a betrayal or it's sadness, great disappointment in general and unhappiness. But it created a conflict in your life that you're healing through. And what happened here, I think, is that when we get the high priestess, it's trusting your gut instincts. It's trusting your intuition. It's listening to that little inner voice of wisdom that says, you know what, something's not right. I need to check into it. And you do. And I think at the end of the day, you have found that you're healing through this situation that, wasn't fun for you to have to deal with. But finding out the truth is better than walking that path of not knowing. Right? So the high priestess says, if you get those feelings that something's not right, that's when you do your research. That's when we check into those situations and we find out what's going on. She's always the card of secrets in the background that need to be revealed and often are. You felt as though you had to defend yourself for some reason, and this is about standing up for your rights, standing up, asserting your confidence as you move forward, but standing your ground, not backing down. Okay, fighting in your own corner here. And you might have been dealing with opposing energy here. Someone around you that stirred the pot up here, that caused a problem. And it could have been a third party, because we often refer to that in this card, some of us. So there could have been a third party that stirred the pot up, created a problem here. You finally see the light. You found out the problem here, and you have moved on. So this is about you standing in your own integrity, not allowing yourself to be pushed over or used as a doormat here, okay? So if you're running into those kind of energies, I know this is a powerful reading, and often my readings are so much lighter and more loving, but we're moving through this, and I really believe you need to see things that are happening here. So you will heal through this, okay? You're changing things here. Things are going to get better because you've made some very profound decisions for the better. Let's see what you have here for this row. You've got the Ace of Cups. Yeah, I love it. The Ace of Cups is all about feeling loved again, feeling a part of happiness again, being part of someone else's concern and love. So you've got people around you or someone who's stepping forward here, and it's going to be a new beginning for you. Someone who's in your end of the ring, someone here who wants to be with you. This could be a new love for some of you coming in, but it's a great card of feeling emotion and love and feeling at peace again about yourself. So you've had these struggles, you've made some choices, you're moving on, and now you realize you can open the door and your heart to receive this beautiful heart level, heart chakra love again from someone else if you're in the mood for that, or just feeling that you've done the right thing. Loving yourself more than anything, Aquarius, is what this message is telling me, that you're making these decisions all for the best for you. Okay, coming in next, you've got the Seven of Swords, you've got the King of Swords, and you've got the Happy Ever After card. Yes, so didn't I tell you things are going to get better? So we know that the Seven of Swords refers to deception, someone around you sneaking around, spying on you, someone who doesn't have the integrity that they let on that they have. They could be, dishonest here. Somebody wanting to ride on your coattails of success or to try to dull your shine here and rain on your parade. Be careful, but I think you're going to be doing that. Because of the High Priestess here, you're able now to keep your eyes open and trust your instincts. This person's going to get caught, okay? And when they do, you've heard karma, right? So I do believe that, you can do anything now. You're setting your path up to walk away from deceit, walking away from this deception. So somebody around you this particular month, or maybe even in June or the past months, you've just finally realized that you've had enough of it. You're going to be moving on in a new direction. So this is a card of deception, the liar, the cheater, the thief, okay? Someone who betrays you. But I think you have the energy here with as I said, with the High Priestess to do your research and say, you know what, you're gone. Now, the King of Swords comes in, and you know what? This could be somebody that you have retained to help counsel you through a situation here. Maybe you're going through a divorce or separation or the disbursements of property if something here has happened, and you need that counsel. For others, you're standing in your truth and your integrity. I said that about you here, where you're not giving up, you're stepping up, and you're saying, you know what, I'm worthy of better, I'm out of here. And it's all for the better because you're opening up this door and this portal to being able to have a clear, sunny, happier future here. So keeping your head about you, stepping up, seeing a situation for what it is and standing in your integrity. That's what's going to bring you to your happy ever after. Finally, you can let go of those burdens that have been holding you down. This is about happiness again. Being able to feel happiness and love, not only in your family life, but within your own heart here. This can be marriage. This can be long-term relationships. This is about stability and security and your family, your children. It's a beautiful card of energy for some of you. So for some of you, there may be a marriage. There may be something new coming in here. You're letting the past go, though. You've had enough of deception. You've had enough of dishonesty in your life. Those around you tend to bring that in and dump it on you. You're moving forward in a better direction. Let's see what we have with that. You've got the Queen of Pentacles. Yes. So this is not only improving you on an emotional level, but the Queen of Pentacles is great in business. She plants her seed, she waits her time out, and she sees her profit come in. Now, you could be working on your business now. You could be dealing with money and moving money around, which is important to you, but you're planting your seeds for a new future, basically, and a new direction. And you just need to know that each step takes one baby step, and then the next. It's building your new future here, one brick at a time. Okay, your new tower. You're definitely moving forward in a new direction. You've stood your ground. You've made some major changes this month, and you're going to. And this is what's bringing you to your happiness again. All right, this is about giving birth to your dreams and planning them now. Looking forward to this new future that you've created. Coming in next, at the end of the month, you've got that Ten of Wands, you've got that beautiful star card, and you do have the Devil. So we talked about letting go of those things that are holding you back, what's chaining you down, and knowing that you have this ability to tap into the problem and deal with it face on. So, this is letting go of negative energy, letting go of repeating bad habits. This is about changing things in your life and wiping that slate clean. And that includes walking away from toxic relationships, unhappy, jobs, the people around you who don't bring happiness and love and have the same success goals as you do. These are big changes that you're making here. But it's also about letting go of unhealthy habits that you've got. Maybe repeating bad habits. Maybe you've been afraid to walk away from something. Not anymore. You're moving on. You're letting go of those burdens now. You're able to see things in a clearer light. You worked hard for what you did. You pushed through the burdens. You climbed that mountain and you got to the top. You made it, okay? Now you're coming down the other side. But you're not going to burden yourself anymore. You're not going to allow yourself to take that load. You're not going to allow yourself to be in one-sided relationships and do all the effort and the work. You're not going to take on more than you can chew, okay? This is about overload. This is about creating problems for ourselves when we take on too much. So this is about balance, letting it go and being able to move forward now. The worst is over. You're moving on. This was a burden, but you don't have to carry it anymore. You're letting go of them. And now here you come, my beautiful, beautiful Aquarius. You're the star. You're the star on your own platform, your stage. You're profiling yourself. You're letting everybody know and marketing yourself what you're made of. This is about having more than you could have ever dreamed of. Wishing on a star. Miracles can happen. You're thinking, wow, I finally now am able to heal through a situation and go after what I want. And you're going to find that there's going to be some beautiful energy coming into you this month. I love it. Wow. Let's see what we have here for this one. What do we have here for this? What does Aquarius need to see? Beautiful card, Ten of Pentacles. So see, planted your seeds. Happiness is coming into you. Fulfillment's coming into you. This is a card of happiness, financial security, home life security, being with whoever it is you want to be with at this time for some of you, and finding that fulfillment. So letting go of those burdens. You're going to see great happiness coming in. Yes, you're going to deal with some people here that are going to be difficult, possibly a woman. There's going to be some unsettled times, but you're planning your move to go forward and create a very happy month of July. There's challenges, but you've got the happy ever after, the Ten of Cups, you've got the Ten of Pentacles, and you've got the Sun. Three of the most beautiful, best cards in the entire deck. Doesn't come easy. You're having to go through these struggles, but you're going to push through them, and that's what's going to bring you at the end of the day your fulfillment, your happiness, and your prosperity. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Aquarius, I hope you enjoy your reading this month, and please leave your comments below. I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, beautiful, prosperous, and happy July. Sending you lots of love and many blessings, and I'll see you soon.